Hello, I'm Rob.
And I'm Angie.
And together, we are Twinfinity.
We are twin flames in union, sharing our 20-year journey through a series of videos. This is now video lucky number 11, although with our story that we're sharing, it's not so lucky. This one's titled Spirit Speaks.
Today, we are in our living room because outside, please excuse all the motion. Outside is a little bit of a winter wonderland. We've had a foot or more of snow, and it's about minus 25 degrees Celsius, which is about minus 15 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's windy and inside and not outside. 'Tis not the season for outside stuff.
Yeah, it's a little chilly.
So, we are also in front of our tree. The tree has got the lights taken off of it because, well, for us, Christmas is over. Still a couple of extra things hanging on the tree, though.
Yes. And there's a reason why we're back in the same spot that we were for when we shared our Christmas video, our last video. We wanted to do it in front of this video just to tell a little kind of funny story. As you guys remember from our last video, I was sharing that we were using our normal plant that this is as our Christmas tree because I was just really not in the Christmas spirit, and the thought of dragging out the real tree and putting it all up and decorating it, it just felt like torture. I was like, I'm not doing that this year.
We had a lot of Angie's family coming over for Christmas, and we were just hoping that we would be able to surpass the scrutiny of our poor bedraggled little tree with lights thrown on it.
Yeah, so as my family's walking in the house and they're all, sitting down, I'm like, I'm really sorry that this is the Christmas tree this year, but I just didn't have it together, guys. I just couldn't do it. And my mom, funniest comment, my mom's like, oh my God, I'm so happy you have the Charlie Brown tree. Because we call it that all the time, right? She's like, I'm so glad that's the Christmas tree. I really, really wanted that. I'm thinking, really? Okay, good. I'm glad I could appease you. So it was just a funny little lesson in authenticity, just being your real self. I mean, I came straight out and was like, sorry guys, this is all I got this year because I just don't want to pull it together. I can't pull it together. My energy's low. I'm not there.
I'm too busy, and that's all we had, and that's apparently all people were expecting.
They were thrilled.
Okay.
Who knew?
Authenticity. It comes through again. If we would have done a whole bunch of other things, they probably maybe wouldn't have believed it. Also.
Oh, yes. I wanted to share, before we get into recap and stuff, I wanted to share a little bit about our Christmas. You going to talk about this funny card?
This is a Christmas card that I gave Angie, 20 years ago.
20 years ago. We're back to that 20 years.
20 years ago, my mind frame was very much of the, okay, there's Santa, he's got a flat and everything's all real in the way that it is. And really, I was looking at this as being funny at my time, but also I was not into mushy Christmas cards or birthday cards or anything else like that back then. And I just went, yeah, I love you, Rob. Okay,
that's it. The end.
There's a card 20 years ago. And Angie pointed out that this year was much different.
Well, ever since we've been back together, like the last 3 Christmases now, his Christmas cards are very loving, very just, make my soul just melt. You want to share it since you're doing so good? You're doing really good at the hold it all up.
It's a sparkly card with a snowflake and stuff, and it says all sorts of nice words. And I then threw in a comment about this being our Christmas and
first married Christmas.
First married Christmas. And love.
And you even drew 2 flames for twin flames.
There's 2 little twin flamey things right there.
Is that not the cutest thing ever? Like, seriously.
I guess the change in my mindset, my perspective over 20 years of learning and everything else is really, really huge. I didn't really notice it myself because I was living it, but for people like Angie and others, change can really, really be noticed. And that can happen with anybody. Anybody that's going through a spiritual growth path is going to have these opportunities to change. And some people change and get stuck. Some people don't change, and other people can literally become, still with being very recognizable, can have very, very different ways of operating. I guess I've changed over the years.
Yeah. So the reason I wanted to share these cards is twofold. One, like Rob's saying, is about change, that have faith. I know it's so hard sometimes when you see your twin flame and they're not at all where you think they need to be in order to come to union. People change. People do come around, and I mean, it's miraculous. Sometimes we think, how is this ever going to happen? But in time, it does. The other reason I wanted to share it is because I have so little physical stuff from our 20 years ago connection. And I treasure those cards that I have, or that card I have from him from 20 years ago. And I had other stuff, but as you'll see as we share our story down the road, I threw away some stuff. I threw away some notes. I even threw away a little Ewok that he bought me. He went to Disney World?
Disney World, Florida.
Okay. I always forget if it's land or world. Believe it or not, with another woman. This was years after we'd broken up. And he came home with an Ewok for me. He still thought of me all these years later. I was like, oh. And we didn't know about cord cutting back then. We didn't know we were twin flames. I know I've said that before. But I was trying to get him out of my life. I mean, like all of you, we've done the on again, off again. And I was just doing whatever I could to get him out of my life. So I thought, if I throw away the Ewok, if I throw away the notes, that's my way of throwing him away. And I'm so, so sad that I did that, because I would love to have them now.
But then again, you do what you do in the meantime to try to
cope and move on. Yeah.
You have a new little sparkly bit.
I do.
Proud of self. Before
I go there, though, I wanted to just finish my comment. We never want to tell you what to do, because this is your journey. But advice that I would give, just because of my own journey, is don't throw stuff away. Again, do whatever feels right for you. But you never know, down the road, you might wish for it back from your twin. You know, if you have notes, cards, messages, whatever, gifts. And speaking of gifts, now we can share this.
Okay. I jump queue all the time.
Yes,
I don't know if anybody's ever noticed
it's
that.
Okay. Nobody cares.
Go ahead.
So, from our last video, remember I was sharing that we don't usually do gifts. And it's true, we don't. We give cards for Christmas, birthdays, but we don't normally buy gifts for each other. And last video, Rob announced.
I alluded that there might be something this year.
Yes.
Okay.
This was the something. So this actually ties in with the story that we'll tell later, but it matches my wedding ring. I'll sort of show that if I can. Let's see how talented I can do this. Here,
moving stuff. Moving.
For people that know me, if it's pink, it's a heart, or it sparkles, or if you can magically get all three in one, I'm ecstatic. I love pink. That's the pink. I know, I wear it a lot. I'm sorry. If it's a heart, I'm all over it. Hearts on the trees, those stay there all the time. And of course, if it sparkles, hey, love my sparkles, which is why Rob even knows to get me like a sparkly card, because he knows. So, oh my God, he puts this on my pillow Christmas morning, and I was in tears. So it's a heart, and then there's earrings to match, and he purposely bought them to match my wedding ring, which is just wow.
Now I've probably got 20 years worth of anniversaries and Christmases and birthdays that I'm not going to try to top that.
You don't have to. No, this is good forever.
And don't say that.
Because you'll take it literally.
This is not letting me off the hook either.
So we just wanted to share some fun things, some happy things, because the rest of our story isn't really that happy. Okay, it's not happy at all. Let's be real.
We got a little bit of a recap.
Oh, God, we haven't even done the recap yet.
We haven't even done the recap yet.
Okay, sorry, guys.
Where we had left off, well, we're going to get there, but the recap basically was a lot of disillusionment between the two of us. We were in different places. We were not having any idea where our relationship was going. In fact, it was being quite frustrating. Angie was starting to channel angels and have discussions with them and writing down stuff and trying to get some meaning to what was all going on. We'd gone to see the Titanic movie. It had just released, and we were both totally moved by their love story, Jack's and Rose's love story in the movie. We had also gone to spend Christmas at my parents' place, and I'd been, I guess, tactless enough to show Angie all my first marriage's wedding pictures. I was all excited to see them again, but that was not hitting Angie very well, and she hit it quite well. But maybe that wasn't my best move.
Was what it was.
And after Christmas, after New Year's, our video had finished with me sitting Angie down and saying that she just no longer fit in the life and that she was done. I fired Angie.
Yeah, so that's where we left off. And one of the pieces I didn't add in our last video that I wanted to just share quickly was the day he fired me, the day we broke up. One of the things I said to him in my tears was the two things I was going to miss were back kisses, because he's amazing, and his parents, because as I shared in my last video, I absolutely fell in love with his parents. Reading ahead in these next journals of stuff we're going to share now, I actually read about something where I was reminiscing about, you know, when we were still together and we went to Christmas, and I said it was the first Christmas that I didn't cry. So, like I had shared before, Christmas used to be a very, very hard holiday for me. I would cry every Christmas. So the Christmas with his parents, because I just had such a connection with them and they had such a wonderful love, I didn't cry. So of course I was going to miss his parents. Loved them.
There was just no drama with them. We played games or eat lots, or eat and play games and eat.
Your two favorite things.
Yes, they're real good at entertaining me, and there was just never any stress. So it was just probably a very easy Christmas for Angie.
Yes, it was.
No concerns about interpersonal bits or anything else like that.
Yeah. So I was really telling him honestly I was going to be missing his parents.
Not me. Parents. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Back kisses are me.
Yeah, well, I guess.
Okay.
Sort of. So now we're into the story where we've broken up. We're
struggling with the breakup simply because I've fired her, but I can't completely let go. Like, in my mind, the relationship is done. It's not going to grow any further. We're not going to be moving in together or anything. But I can't just say, okay, you're out my door, close the door, lock the door, bye, you never existed. I'm struggling with this. I still am throwing out the odd phone call.
Yes.
The odd phone call, not just once a week, 2 or 3 times a week. I've let go on one level, but I can't seem to let go on another. I just can't stay out of contact. It's stressful.
Yes.
She's gone, and I'm empty, and it's even choking my throat up right now to talk about it. But it's just being very difficult. And Angie is having struggles of her own.
Yeah, I'm trying to understand what is this, because he would still call me, and then he'd invite me back up to his apartment, and then he would kiss me, and I'm like, what is all this? I don't understand. Are we together? Are we not together? What? So I was asking my angels. Well, now that I'm channeling angels, I'm like, hey, you guys are my tool. Help. So I said, okay, I have a question. What is it with all the problems with Rob and I right from the beginning? So I'm like, okay, tell me not only what's going on now, but from the beginning. Why have we challenged or been challenged?
She's asking, what has happened?
Yeah. So they're saying, dear one, we come to you to help you. You are going through many changes and much newness. It is all learning, healing, and growing, all for your greater good. Fight it not, for the problems are here to help you. Celebrate the change, as they are here to become, or helping you become who you want to be, closer to your true self, your higher spirit self. The problems with Robert and you are for learning of love and connecting to the deep love that you have for one another. You have a love for each other that surpasses the physical. It's more than the day-to-day, it's more than sex, it's more than getting. It's a deep-rooted soul kind of love that is very hard to find on your earth these days. Isn't that interesting? Does that not sound like the whole twin flame concept? That's what us as all twin flames are here, is to bring a deep love that doesn't really exist on earth. We didn't know that. Each trouble you go through, each mountain you cross, there is learning and reawakening for both of you, reconnecting to the deep godly love within each of you. After each valley, you both connect deeper to your true selves and true purpose. Love. Remember it always. As it is what it is and who you are. Your only true purpose is to love. And I was quite intrigued by all this. This was new, so I said, tell me more, please. So they're saying, love, remember it, connect with it, hold it close to you, forget it not. See the love behind every trouble, every pain, every hurt, every tear. It is all love. I'm like, wow, that sounds pretty poetic, but it doesn't help me right now.
It seems interesting that the concept of love, it's appearing that, yes, the all the positive, the nice, wonderful things, everyone recognizes that as being love, but sometimes the tough love, the hard lessons, you don't want to call it punishments, because I don't think Creator's into punishment, but sometimes the Creator throws challenges out there to teach you something, and it just doesn't feel like love. It feels like just a brutal challenge.
Yeah.
But the takeaway is that if you can learn something positive from something that feels negative, that's actually a good sign.
Yeah, good point. So now I'm asking them about the word soon, because they would tell me this word all the time. Soon you'll see changes. Soon you and Robert will be back together. Soon.
Even now, soon is not one of our favorite words.
No.
It's a catchphrase for whenever, yeah.
At least now we know not to hang our, hats on.
Don't hang
soon.
your hat on soon.
So I was saying to them, you keep using words like soon. These are relative terms. They can mean so many very different things than what they mean to you. I want something more clear and specific. A date would help. I'm tired and I'm impatient and frustrated. You keep saying that Rob and I are so close to the end of our struggles. How close is so close? I don't see it. I see much more work. I know I'm supposed to trust in what I don't see, but it's not easy, especially as trusting is my learning in this lifetime. I have trouble trusting people, and now I'm supposed to trust the spirit world? I need some answers, please. Frustrated yet?
She's starting to get desperate because, hey, we're not growing together anymore.
No, we're split apart.
We're split apart and stalled and in contact, sort of.
Yeah.
But nothing that seems to be forward moving.
No. So they said, our dear child. I always knew it was with them when they start with that. You are a persistent one. Yeah, I still am. This quality will benefit you in your life's work, but it gets in the way at times. All your questions are valid and understandable. However, we are not able to answer most of this at this time. You are not to know the future, or it will be altered. Just know that you're on the right path, doing the right things. This is all you need to know at this time. Worry not about the rest. Really? That's all you got, angels?
So yeah, let's not talk in 3D time. Let's just use the word soon to represent something.
Yeah.
It seems to me that soon is whatever time frame you hope it is, switch to the next one. So if you want something soon in the next minute, you have to wait an hour. If you want something in an hour, you have to wait a day. If you think soon means a day, it's really a week. And a week really means a month, and a month really means a year.
Or years.
And a year probably means a decade, but that's only our experience. I hope it isn't always yours.
Good point. Very good point. So now I'm not too thrilled with the angels because I'm not getting real answers. So now I'm like, all right, I'm going to go to the big kahuna. I want to talk to the boss.
Of course, I know nothing of this.
No.
I am seeing this for the first time. I'm hearing about this for the first time. Angie's going into her journals, and this is really just bearing her soul. This is stuff she's never even talked to me about before. I've known that it's happened, but I didn't realize it was anywhere to this extent back then.
Well, I couldn't tell you back then. You couldn't even handle me fluffing your plant's aura. You certainly weren't going to be able to handle me talking angels.
I was right at the end of my ability to understand, tolerate, and accept back then. She probably did the right thing by sheltering the one that's catching up.
So now I'm talking with God. I'm like, all right, you angels, you forget it. I'll go to the big guy. So I said, okay, God, I'm requesting to speak directly to you, please.
That's bold.
That is bold. Hey, when you're desperate, you just do whatever you gotta do. I have some questions and I need answers that will help clear my path and know where I'm going. I need to know 2 things. Am I to continue a romantic relationship with Robert? I'm asking this because the angels are telling me we have a future together. We're going to do all these things together. And I'm like, well, we're not even together. How's that going to happen? So I'm like, help. And then the second question was, what is our sole purpose of uniting? Why did we choose to come together? What are we learning and have we done it? In other words, is there more to this? Like, how long is this going to drag on for? So, God did respond. He says, so you want to know about you and Robert? Okay, let's start at the beginning. Yes, you are to continue your relationship. You are both only at the beginning of your relationship, your sole purpose, as you put it. You've made it clear that the past and the hard stuff, you've made it to the clearing of the past and the hard stuff. You both had to go through tough stuff in order to learn of love and deep love, as your angel said. Last night was a turning point for the 2 of you as to how much you love each other and how deep your love is. I don't remember what had happened the night before, but it was probably, again, we were back at his apartment and crying about wanting to be together, but just it didn't feel right. Something like that, because we did that many times.
And sometimes in our conversations, we would come to conclusions or understandings or hopes or action plans. Of course, that was never properly recorded. So no, we can't remember what the last night was about. But it's there.
I was busy talking to angels and God. I wasn't writing so much about us anymore. So he was just saying, just the thought of letting go of each other in the relationship hurts. Yeah, it did. You're just connecting with this deep love and appreciating it. You've both fought hard and longed for it, not knowing why. You're now coming to feel the why, because it is such a deep love, a real love, a whole love. Soon, oh God, there's that word again.
Soon.
Even God uses soon. I'm like, seriously?
Soon.
Soon, you will both become aware of your sole purpose, and you will both be committed to doing it. Together, you will share and spread your love to others. Love is shared more by actions and deeds than by words. Both of your paths will merge very soon. Now,
soon.
Fascinating.
I just heard the word soon again.
Soon was there, but also the word merge. That is a twin flame kind of word. And I didn't know anything about that until I'm reading my journals going, wow, that's there? Merge.
Yeah. Merge was not common terminology. In fact, some of the questions that Angie has been asking, just the wording of it would be very today-ish. I think that some of the wordings of her questions were quite a little bit ahead of their time. Just observing. I could be wrong.
So he's saying both of your paths will merge very soon. Expect many changes for the both of you. Your purpose is Robert's purpose, and you agreed in the spirit world to share this. Your mission will be done together. Mission?
Mission? What's that all about?
What's that? Yes. Now I'm like, mission? So merge and mission. Okay. His mission is your mission, and your mission is his mission. Just let this pass as you have with all else. It will pass, and you will both be healed and renewed and restored. Leave Robert alone today. He may call you, but do not call him. He needs the space and the process time. Now, what was funny is from our last video...
This is another go away, but call me tomorrow situation.
Yeah, so from our video last time, Rob saying, go away, but call me tomorrow, which was still happening. We were not out of touch like we should have been. So God's now telling me, give Rob some space. He needs the space and process time. Always remember love. You are still on the right path. Remain here.
Now, the process time at this point would have actually allowed me to process away, not together. When you're seeing someone all the time, it's really hard to be away from them if you're seeing them all the time. If Angie takes time away from me, then that's going to allow me time to move on. That's basically how I would operate. And I think that actually started to happen maybe in about then.
Interesting. So now I'm saying to God, keep talking with me. It helps. I can feel your energy. It helps me relax. Please tell me more. Anything. Just stay with me and talk to me. So I'm feeling desperate. I'm feeling lonely. I'm feeling alone. Just hurting. Really hurting from us splitting up.
All she has now is her channelings and her journals, because we are now starting to more abruptly fall out of communication.
Yes. So God's saying, dear child, you'll look back on this struggle and bless it someday.
Yeah, sure.
Great.
We all feel that.
Thanks.
We all hear that.
We didn't know someday was like
Wait.
17 years, someday later, but thanks for the encouragement. I don't mean to be sarcastic. It's not like I don't appreciate all this. I do reading it now, but you can imagine then I did not. Really, do I care about I'll bless it someday? No, just get me out of the pain. I didn't care about blessing it. I mean, now he's totally right. Yes, I cherish my journals now. I absolutely cherish them. And I actually just want to take a quick second. There's a lady that messaged me just a couple days ago, and I apologize, I can't seem to find the message to reply to you, so when I do, I will. But I'm going to share this with everybody. Her question was, I have journals, and should I get rid of them? Because it's kind of like old energy and stuff. To each his own, do what works for you. All I can tell you is I never thought I would read my journals, because they're full of pain, as you're going to hear in a bit. It gets worse. Now, though, they are a huge blessing. We wouldn't be able to do all this so well without my journals, because we've forgotten a lot of this. So, yes, God's right. Bless it all, because there is a purpose for it. I just didn't see it then. So if you have journals, I say keep them. Do what works for you, though. All right, so God's saying you'll bless it someday. You'll understand the meaning of it and the purpose. You'll be thankful for it. I know it feels like pain right now, but eventually you'll understand.
No, wait, soon, sometime, someday.
Yeah.
Oh, right, day, week, some week.
Yeah.
Okay.
So God was right, completely right, but it wasn't exactly what I wanted to hear at the moment. So now this is February 9th, and this is where it starts to get a little more dark night of the soul-ish. I wrote, what is wrong with me? I feel so at the end of my rope. You keep giving me signs all over the place. One of the signs was also the Amanda Marshall song from way back when called Trust Me, This Is Love. Both of us were hearing this song. I mean, it was everywhere. It was like it was chasing us.
It was on the radio. It was on the speakers at work for background music. It was everywhere.
You'd go out into a mall, boom, the song's on. He'd go into his vehicle, he'd hear the song. So we were being haunted by this song as
Both
another
of us.
sign. Yes.
Both of us.
Trust me, this is love. Interesting. So I said, you're giving me all these signs all over the place that it's over, that I'm going on a cruise, I'm getting money, Rob and I are back together, love, etc. Why does it feel so far away? Will the pain ever end? I don't want any more signs. I just want the real thing. I just want it to be over, the whole struggle, the pain. I want to feel that it's over. I want the miracles now, today. Why can't I stop crying? I know I should be thankful, and I know I should be happy, but I just hurt. I don't even know how to explain it. I'm just so tired of waiting and hoping and not sleeping and believing. I'm exhausted, you guys. It feels like it's never going to end. I walk around during the day, feeling like pulling my hair out. I don't even understand it. Maybe it's overload, maybe it's burnout. I'm just at the end. Please, 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 let it be over. I want to feel that it's over. I want to experience the joy, the peace, the love. Please, it's got to be over. Why I was asking for it to be over is because they kept telling me it's over. The change is new and everything's coming for you. The pain is over. So I'm begging them, please let it be over. It doesn't feel over. And I said, I want to sleep in Robert's arms forever, in love, in peace, and joy. I can't go through another sleepless, restless night. It's got to be over. Please let it be over.
We can retaliate to soons with overs.
So you can imagine. I read in the groups. I read in your private messages the struggles. I know them. I've lived them. They hurt. I'm with you. God, I was reading, just to share a little bit, last night. I think I read through 5 journals. I was trying to search for something, but also planning the next videos. And Rob would come upstairs from doing what he was doing, And he'd catch me in tears every once in a while because I'd be reading this stuff, just crying. It still hurts to read it. It really does. So just know that I know your pain. You know it well. So their response to me, or sorry, actually, I think this is still me.
Yeah.
Please help take away this panic for good. I know you guys say don't ask how. We are the how. But I still keep asking how. How are Rob and I ever going to get back together? How is he going to be awakened to our mission? Help! The struggle feels so endless. The end feels so far away. Some days I feel like curling up and sleeping forever. It just hurts so much to go on. I keep seeing Rob and me getting married. There's all these images of us on a cruise. I feel afraid to believe it though. I don't want to get my hopes up anymore. I can't go through all of this anymore. I hate it when I hope and get excited, but it doesn't happen. It's easier to just not believe and not imagine it. I've been here so many times and I feel like I'm going nuts. I'm either angry or I'm in tears. What am I going to do? I feel so lost and alone. You guys feel like you're an eternity away from me. I feel like I'm all alone with my feelings and confusion. I don't even know what to do. Great, so you give me the song Surrender. Haven't I surrendered enough already? I know not what else to surrender. I've given up control of money, my relationship with Rob. What else am I supposed to surrender? Now I've mentioned money. At this point, I still don't have a job other than working for my Reiki teacher as kind of an admin assistant, and I was also at this point cleaning her house. That was it. I didn't have a real job yet. I was looking. Nothing was coming. The angels kept telling me money was just going to flow to me. I didn't have to worry about finding a job. But I'm still like, I live in 3D, people. Like, maybe you don't see that money is necessary, but I do. But still nothing was coming. So now I was starting to feel discouraged and fearful about finances as well. So this journal writing is now February 13th. And this one I need Rob's help for because
Oh, we're at this point. This was fun a few minutes before the video.
Yeah, we had to kind of practice this. So before I get into this, I'm going to just say from the last reading that I did, I had just written, I feel like I'm going nuts. I'm either angry or I'm crying. That was the crying writing that I did. This is the angry writing.
Now we're getting to the anger bit. I will be our official censor.
This was February 13th of 1998.
Okay, so where are we starting again? I just want to make sure that I'm at the right spot.
Oh, yeah, actually, you know what? This one isn't the bleep one. It's the next one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this one's I just realized there is some stuff to bleep up there, but I cut it out. It's kind of challenging figuring out what to read. So I said, it was 4 weeks today that Rob and I broke up, or took a break, whatever you want to call it.
Whatever we want to call this.
You said it would only last a few weeks.
That's months.
Yeah. And you said we'd be back together forever by Valentine's Day. This is the next day in my journal. It's February 13th as I'm writing this. So now I'm feeling quite discouraged, going, is this ever going to be over? Are we ever going to be back together? Is all this angel stuff even real? Now, Rob thought it would be funny to kind of share this. This is my wish for it to be over.
I am not in contact with her. It's the day before Valentine's Day. We're supposed to be going on a cruise and being back together, and she's writing,
according to angels.
It's over, it's over, it's over, it's over. It's all over, that page.
Yeah. So I'm like, I need it to be over so desperately that I'm going to write this all over my journal. That's all I could write because I was just so frustrated. I was exhausted. I was fed up. I had no hope left. And they kept saying it's over. They kept telling me the challenging times are over. Well, I didn't know their time. Their time and my time, not the same. All right, this is the one you get to censor.
Okay.
Do you need to kind of
scan
ahead?
Where's the start? No, I'll follow.
Okay, so right there, we start with a bleep.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Bleep.
The anger just won't leave. I'm so furious with you all, the entire universe. I'm so sick of having hope, of waiting, of asking. I'm just so...
Bleeping.
This is funny, I'm sorry. Fed up.
Bleep.
You keep saying Rob and I will be together tomorrow.
Bull bleep.
You keep getting my hopes up just to smash them again.
Bleep.
This is so stupid. I don't know if I can do this. I'm reading angry stuff, but I'm laughing now. This is hard to do. I've got unpaid bills because I've listened to you. I said this to you last week, and what do you tell me? Celebrate.
Bleep. Bleep.
I'm so angry. I'm so sick of the false hopes, of the broken dreams. I'm fed up. I just can't take this anymore.
Oh, bleep.
That Rob and I will be together by tomorrow. He doesn't even want to talk to me now. So now we're not even speaking. We've gone from he's calling me, he's heading me up to his apartment, and
now I've been given a little bit of space, and I think I've taken it, and I've ripped off that Band-Aid. I'm trying not to bleed to death, but I'm finding this very stressful. But we're not supposed to be in touch. She's been fired.
Yeah. All right, you ready for more bleeping?
Yep.
I'm so
bleeping.
Fed up with all the...
Oh, bleep.
Don't.
Bleeping.
My hopes up anymore. Quit with the signs. Just give me the real thing. For the past week, you've been showing me all these Brinks trucks. Today I saw 3 within 10 minutes. Just quit it. What are you trying to do to me? What the hell are you trying to do to me?
Bleep.
You keep getting my hopes up and my hopes and dreaming.
Bleep.
You even got me to hold a cabin on a cruise from March 5th to 15th.
Bleep.
Are you nuts? This is so insane. Okay, so you've got me. You've got me to the complete bottom of the barrel. Now what? Now you kick me while I'm down?
Bleep.
Just shut up. Give me what I keep asking for or what I keep seeing. The money, the love, Rob, a spiritual life, cruise, marriage. You keep getting my hopes up by showing me all of these signs, and then you smash them. Now you've got me waiting and hoping Rob and I will be back together by tomorrow. Oh boy. Not good times. Thank you for the help. It actually helps.
I had a bleeping good time doing that.
It helps not cry through it because I easily could because I was in a lot of pain.
She's at rock bottom. She's starting to run out of money. She's not got Rob in her life. There's no real jobs on the horizon. Everything's ready to start to come unraveled here pretty quick.
Yep. So then I write, I feel like I'm going to die of the emotional pain. I want so bad to just go on with my day. But no, you seem to want me to feel all this pain.
Bleep.
Maybe make it over. How am I ever supposed to be a messenger of love if I'm dead? So again, they're telling me I'm a messenger. We have a mission. And I'm like, yeah, because I can really see that. God, I don't want to die, but I hurt so bad. Do you have any idea? When is it going to end? When? You said last week that it was over.
Bleep.
Over feels like years away. I can't wait any longer. Don't give me false hope. Just don't. Maybe this isn't true. Maybe I'm making it all up. But my friend is getting all the same messages. This is the friend that I met in the elevator, the one that gave me the Christmas angel, the one that
lives on the tree.
Yeah, the one that looked like the angel that I had seen. She was now channeling too, and she's getting all the same information. So I'm like, okay, so I'm not crazy, but why is none of this happening? So I'm saying she got the same message. She got the one Thursday of Rob and I being love and being together. Yeah, I know you have to tear me down, in brackets I wrote die, so I can be rebuilt and reborn. Well, you have torn Rob and I down to nothing. Now can you put us back together? Can you rebuild us now? You want me to die till the old ways. I'm dead. Now can we be reborn together? Valentine's Day would be a good day, especially since love is our mission, and you keep saying we're going on a cruise. I know you can do it, but will you? Are you really going to bring Rob and I back together as my husband? Very, very sad, frustrated, hopeless, discouraged. This was all February 13th. I won't even read February 14th because it's more devastation. All day I waited on pins and needles for Rob to come knocking at my door, some miracle, some magic, us back together for Valentine's Day like I was being told. Did it happen? Nope, didn't happen.
Nope.
Even when I was reading all of this, I was devastated, thinking, why did my angels tell me all of that? Some of it came true. We have a mission. We did merge. All of those words that I didn't even understand then were true. Why was this not true? And then one morning I'm making breakfast shortly after reading all this last week, or the week before I think actually, and it hit me. We did go on a cruise. When did we go on a cruise?
A couple of years ago, right after.
Last year, actually.
Yep. Okay. February 14th was the first day of our cruise.
Yes.
Again, they just chose a different year.
Yes.
That soon thing was a decade and 2/3.
Yes. So why we're sharing this part specifically is because I know a lot of you are going through pain. I know a lot of you are struggling and feel there's no hope and feel that this is all pointless and hopeless. We felt it too. We felt the pain, but things are not always as they seem. Did we go on a cruise then when my angel said? No, but their time is not our time. They live in a world where there is no time. So, I mean, it's absolutely amazing that they were right. We did go on a cruise. It was Valentine's Day that the cruise started.
Just a couple of decades out.
Yeah, just not when they said. So that's kind of where we'll leave it, as Valentine's Day of 1998 and pain and swearing and yelling at angels. For a long time I called them my feathered friends, my FFs for feathered friends.
That changed a little bit. They started to become the feathered bleepers.
Yeah, it was still FFs. Still called them my FFs, but the names changed. Because I felt they betrayed me. I felt they lied to me. I felt like Spirit, God, angels, my guides, all of it. Felt like none of it was true. Everything that they were telling me, not only even through me, but through signs, through my friend, everything wasn't happening. So when we start our next video, you'll see how devastated I was when Valentine's Day came and went, and there was no Rob.
Until then, this is, for us anyway, right now, it is New Year's Day evening. It's just coming up to the evening in a couple hours.
Yes.
So
New Year's Day evening?
New Year's Eve. New Year's. Yeah, okay. Tomorrow's New Year's Day.
Something like that. We don't know what we're talking about.
Yes. I think I need to go out and party. I really need the break.
Yes.
So, Happy New Year.
Yes. Happy New Year. I hope it's a good one. If it's not, have faith. There will be better ones. As our life story tells.
Yes.
We love you guys. We will connect soon. Oh God, why did I say that?
What did you just say?
I'm sorry. We'll connect next week. Next week.
Okay.
I promise, not soon.
Have a good one.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.